Hype Nation, here we go, we're rolling on the train. American Wasteland for Toys for Tots. Right now, we have Joe Ded. Joe, how's it going?
Pretty good, man, just chilling.
So, Joe, let's get into what you do, and just, it's a whole different thing. So, what do you do?
I'm an artist, I do murals, I transmit energies from different galaxies that fucking flow through my fingertips, you know? I used to think I was Merlin, a reincarnation of Merlin the Wizard, but then I'm just a wand. You know what I'm saying?
Makes sense.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what inspires you? What gets you going?
Addiction, like imprisonment, things that go on in people's heads that they can't really say, but they have to express it in some certain form. So through my mind, I express those unsaid things, I guess to say. So
Joe, what is the biggest mural or piece you've ever done?
It was for a anti-GMO show. It was like a 100-foot wall down at McLogan's down off of Main and 21st in LA. So it was like a big ass tree with like all these weird one-eyed oranges with like bees and shit, and like a fucking worm, a half worm, fucking skull woman.
Wow. And this just came out of your head?
Yeah. I usually just make it up all on the spot.
And was it all filmed and all?
Yeah, it wasn't like all like, you know, where they play it fast forward and it was filmed from that, but there was a lot of like documentation and it was me and like a couple other guys and we did this whole gigantic ass wall.
So how long did it take?
Shit, I had to do it in one day.
Oh my god.
I had to do it from like 10:30 to 6.
Wow.
These other dudes had like 2 days to like start prepping. Yeah. And I get there and I'm like, ugh, like, this is what I gotta do. 5 hours to do that? So they're like, yeah, man. I was like, it's like a.
Just started shooting it
yeah,
up.
dude, just crazy.
Your magic powers.
Oh yeah, the wands, dude.
You're just
transmitting other dimensional figures.
Ever since, you know, a little boy, you wanted to be an artist, just drawing. You've always been inspired. Just get into that. I mean.
Well, at first I wanted to be an ice cream man, like Freddy Krueger, but then I realized he was like a murderer, like a child murderer. Yeah. So then I started drawing a lot more, and then I was like, fuck, that's all I do. And I would move around a lot, and I didn't really like know a lot of people. Yeah. So then my friend's like, hey dude, why don't you start like writing graffiti or some shit? And I was like, all right. So then I just started painting buttholes and like big old vaginas and shit on the highways.
Wow. So, I mean, you got anything coming up, or I mean?
Yeah, I'm doing another charity event down in Beverly Hills. Okay. With Funk Dubious and a couple other bands. And tomorrow I'm live painting at the Citizens Bank Arena for the Merry Meltdown for 1039. Yeah. Yeah. So I'll be there.
Right on.
Painting for that.
You're gonna just be there all day painting? Or?
Yeah. From the doors open, you'll just catch me painting, like on a big canvas, and I'll probably raffle it off.
Right on. So, and you were one of the sponsors for American Wasteland event tonight, correct?
Yeah. Okay,
and you just gave some prizes, or?
Yeah, I just made up some little artwork. It's a little octopus I call Quattro Puss, and so I kind of made him kid friendly because I put a Disneyland hat on his head. So I figured, you know,
that's kid friendly.
Kid friendly enough.
So Joe, are you on any social media sites or anything?
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram at Joe Ded. It's JOEDED. You can find me on Facebook. You can just Google me. You can see me dancing with mannequins. Just random stuff. I've been coming out with like, I wrote a book called Harvey the Unhung Horse. So it's about like this little dick horse that like, he saves the farm because all the horses' dicks are too big and they don't fit. And he's the only one that fit and saves the farm. It's pretty cool.
Wow, guys, you guys don't understand. We just met, and this guy is like cool as shit. So I mean, Hype Nation, we're always trying to bring you artists, and I think this is one of the coolest artists we've had. So find him, Joe Ded.